It is a very granular, small level decision that I'm making because that's the only thing that I can control. I started my current transformation challenge at the start of this new year. I've never had six packs before. I have gone through some transformation challenges before, but never to a point where I actually ended up getting six packs. So this year is going to be different because I'm so much more motivated. Hey everyone, my name is Supreet. I started my current transformation challenge at the start of this new year. I started with a very basic idea that I want to get six packs this year. I've never had six packs before. I have gone through some transformation challenges before, but never to a point where I actually ended up getting six packs. So this year is going to be different because I'm so much more motivated and I'm trying to make my entire process so much more sustainable and practical and consistent. I started this year with a weight of 186 pounds. Right now, I'm at 174 pounds. I have already lost 12 pounds, so I am doing well. I'm very happy with my journey so far. I've also lost 3 inches. And if you would like to know how my journey is going on in detail, keep watching this video. I will be sharing more updates on my progress, but at the same time, I will be sharing the challenges that I went through during my last couple of weeks. Now, let's talk about the metrics of where I am at the moment. So my journey right now is going pretty consistent. The goals that I had set for myself initially, that I'm going to lose 2 pounds per week, I have been more or less consistent with that, which means that I have lost around 10 pounds so far. Mostly I have tried to be consistent with at least my steps, which is 12,000 steps per day, and my calorie intake, which is 2,000 calories, even though I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm hitting a plateau, where I either need to increase the steps that I'm doing. Another thing that can potentially help me at this point is my diet. So right now I'm having 2,000 calories per day, around 2,000 calories with at least 140 to 150 gram of protein, and I think I will have to probably bring it down to 1800 calories. With gym it has been a bit tricky. I have not been able to be that consistent. I suffer from ADHD, which is another of massive personal challenges that I have to go through almost on a daily basis. So ADHD is a challenge, and it's one of the biggest challenges that I have to live with every single day, because how ADHD brain works is that you start doing something and then you completely lose track of it because you have a million different things going on in your head, and then your head just goes in a different tangent, and then you realize, oh, that is very important, I have to go do that. There are some other challenges as well. All the time I have this negative monologue going on in my head which is telling me, man, you're putting in this effort but it's not going to give you any result. It's my biggest demon. Like, it's this demon that I have to fight, which makes everything harder, and it's a lot of narrative going on in my head. So yeah, overall there have been like a few painful moments that I'm going through at this point, and that makes the entire struggle of keeping myself disciplined harder than it was when I had just started this challenge. And right now I'm getting into a momentum where every single day I'm putting in effort, and the effort is not only for my transformation challenge, I'm also putting effort in a lot of other areas of my life. Having this YouTube channel is an effort on its own. Just recording the video, like right now I'm recording this video, I literally had to push myself off my bum to get this video recorded. One good thing is that at least I don't have to edit this video anymore. I was able to find a really nice video editor who will be editing this video eventually. So the quality of this video will hopefully be better, and that's one less thing that I have to focus on. What's more important is consistent effort. And even if you have slip-ups every now and then, you pick yourself up and you keep moving forward. So one of the habits that I'm trying to get myself into is to journal first thing in the morning. My journaling for the day starts with one main question, and that is why. So I follow the law of 3, which means that, as Jim Collins once said, that if you have more than 3 priorities, you have no priorities. So at any point of time, I try to have only 3 priorities in my life, which are like 3 objectives or 3 goals. For example, right now, one of my goals is fitness. And the why for that fitness is because I like being fit. It keeps me healthy. especially with my transformation journey, even though I'm trying to bring this mindset to a lot of other things that I'm doing. But based on just, let's say, my transformation journey, how I have integrated the gap and gain mindset in my progress is that I am focusing on short-term goals. One, those short-term goals are more controllable. I know where I'm starting from at the start of the week. I know what actions I can take daily. And if I take those actions day after day, I have an idea of what could be the end result at the end of the week. How am I incorporating the short-term decisions and the short-term outcomes, the short-term actions that I'm taking into my week is that I control the steps that I take. I control the quantified nutrition in a day I can have. I control the amount of times I can go to a gym in a week. I can control if, and this can be done at a very granular level, at a day level. For example, within next 10 minutes, I can decide whether eating something is going to reflect on my end decision or not. So within next 10 minutes, if I'm like, no, I'm having a craving to eat something sweet, but I'm not going to eat that sweet thing because it's a decision I'm making which will lead me to the end result that I would like to have, which is to have six packs, then it is a very granular, small level decision that I'm making because that's the only thing that I can control. And if you can control that decision, the outcome of that decision will compound into the results that you would like to have. I have seen it happen in my life multiple times. It's crazy how quickly your entire reality changes when you start controlling the very fundamental things that you can control. Another thing about like controlling the small variables is that at any point of time, if you go off track, but if you know what to do within next 10 minutes, it's very easy to bounce back. And remember that success isn't about falling off. It's never about falling off. It's about having a system that makes it easy for you to get back up. So what you can do, how can you bring the power of this granular decision making in your life, the power of short-term decision making? Start with one metric that you can control with anything. If it is transformation, then start it with physical transformation. But if your goal is to get into some project that you have never even touched, but you feel a resonance with it, start with the most minuscule metric that you can control. I do this with guitar as well. I don't know anything about playing guitar. I started learning earlier this year, like a few weeks back. All I'm controlling when I'm playing guitar is 25 minutes of chord changes, the main basic chord changes, and that's it. That with just 25 minutes of practice every single day, my chord changes are so much faster. I'm like 3 times faster than how I was like a few weeks back when I started, and they're much smoother. So whatever metric you pick, start tracking it. All you have to do is track it, do it day after day, every single day. And your entire comparison should be a benchmark that you have set for yourself, a short duration before. For example, start of the week. Be like, okay, at the start of the week, I'm doing this little exercise to see like how I measure. And then at the end of the week, measure yourself again and see how far you have come. Even if it is like a minor growth, it is really good. And let's say that you didn't see any growth. Now you have some data that, hey, okay, I tried these things last week. Maybe changing a few things here or there can make a huge difference. So let me do that. Let me try something different. So initially, when you will start working on something, the first couple of weeks or 3 weeks, you won't probably see a huge improvement or a huge difference just because you don't have enough data. But as you do it week after week, over and over again, you will start getting more data. And that data will tell you what works and what doesn't work. And you will improve your systems and improve your processes. And now you will start seeing improvement. And once you start seeing that improvement, you will feel so much more motivated. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you found it useful. If you like my video and you would like to follow my journey, please press on the subscribe button and leave me any comments or any feedback. Thank you.